Hello, this is Mastan. Today we are discussing step down cycle converter. So let us take the circuit diagram of this. So it is a circuit diagram of step down cycle converter. So what is meant by step down cycle converter? So step down cycle converter means the output frequency is less than the input frequency is called step down cycle converter. So we are getting as output frequency is very less than, that is, I am taken here f naught is equal to 1 by 4 times of fs, or f naught is equal to fs by 4. That means the completion of one cycle of input, the output is equal to 1/4 half cycles in a completion of one cycle of input. That is the definition about step down. I am taken as f naught is equal to 1 by 4 into fs. The completion of one cycle of input, we are getting output is 1/4 half cycles, 4 half of cycles. Okay, so finally one cycle of output is equal to 4 half cycles, 4 half cycle, that is equal to one cycle of output. So we are getting as 1 by 4 times of input frequency. So that's we are getting. So now how do we are getting that operations, how we are getting waveforms, everything we will discuss one by one. Let us take the waveform, let us take the circuit diagram. It is bridge type. So whatever configuration we had consider, either midpoint configuration or bridge configurations. So in bridge configuration, they consist eight thyristors. In midpoint configuration, they consist 4 thyristors only. That is only difference. Midpoint means primary winding of transformer is connected to supply, secondary winding is center tap. So center tap is connected to load. So one winding is connected to secondary, that is secondary 3 terminals. So first terminal is connected to 2 thyristors anti-parallel. Second terminal is connected to again 2 thyristors anti-parallel, and midpoint is connected to load. So that is the combination. So we will see the already in previous class also. So no problem. Then now we taken as it is nothing but bridge type configurations. So bridge type means there is a two full converters. So it is a two full. It is one full converter. It's one another full converter. These two are anti-parallel. These two full converters will be connected anti-parallel. So I am taken as it is P converter. It is called N converter. These two are in anti-parallel. So the supply is common to AC supply. Both the converters. It is AC and it is also AC. Clear? So P converter consists of 4 thyristors. It's a bridge configurations, and again N converter consists also 4 thyristors. These 4 thyristors will be anti. It is opposite connection, opposite directions. Okay, so that's why I'm taken as one converter, P converter, N converter will be connected as anti-parallel, not as same directions. So that circuit is not explain about cycle converter. So this circuit diagram is preferred only for cyclo converter. So it is bridge configurations. Two full converters can be connected anti-parallel. Remember that two full converter. It is full converter one. It is another full converter is connected to anti-parallel. So it is load. I am taken as RL load. RL load. This is to inductive load. So it is a waveforms we are getting in. So it is VA0, VB0, VC0. So like that, VA0, VB0, VA0, VB0, not VC0. VA0 means like this, and VB0 and VA0, VB0, VA0 like that. They're getting, it is supply voltage, it is output voltage, it is output current. So let us see the output voltage is one positive half cycle, another positive half cycle, another positive half cycle, another positive half cycle. It is one half cycle of input, just similar to, and again another negative half cycle, negative half cycle, negative. So 4. So by drawing this line, just same as the input supply AC, it is one cycle. One cycle means the completion of one cycle of output, we are getting as 4 half cycles, 4 half cycle, and again the completion of one cycle of negative, we are getting as 4 negative half cycles, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's why it is called as a F naught is equal to, it is time period, the completion of one cycle time period. F naught is 1 by T naught. F naught is equal to 1 by 4 into Fs. Fs is called as a supply frequency. Fs is called as a supply frequency. So that's why it is called a step down cycloconverter. So let us take the operations. So here I am taken as when A is positive with respect to O. So SRP1 is triggered at P1. Okay, I am taken as it is so it is the diagram is the diagram is not bridge to bridge configurations. So I am taken as some like this. So midpoint, I think. Okay, it is the diagram. See here, when A is positive with respect to O, see, when A is positive with respect to O and B is negative with respect to O. Once A is positive with respect to O means P1 is forward bias, B is negative, N2 is forward bias. Clear? So P1 is triggered at omega 2 is equal to alpha. Then the load current I0 starts the positive directions from A to O, from A to O only. Clear? Okay, so like that they explain. So let us take first one by one. So it is a diagram. Let us take first one by one. So in this diagram, two thyristors anti-parallel, again two thyristors anti-parallel. First, during first half cycle, A supply A is AC supply is given to that primary winding of transformer. Then secondary winding of transformer, it is center tap. So where Vs is given, it is Vs, it is also Vs. Okay. So A is positive with respect to B means A positive means P1 is triggered. So P1 comes in forward bias. So once firing pulse is given to that P1, then it starts conducting. It allows the um, current from the A plus to the load only. So what is the directions of A positive means A plus P1, that is load, that is V load minus load plus and load minus, like that. It is the direction. It is the direction means it is also positive directions. Okay. So once A positive means B is negative. B is negative. Okay. So it is step down. It is step down means, so we concentrate only for um, that is positive group of thyristors only. We concentrate only for positive group of thyristors. So why you concentrate positive group means we are getting 4 positive pulses, 4 positive off cycles. Sorry, 4 positive off cycles. We are getting as 4 positive off cycles. So positive means we concentrate only P thyristors, P1 and P2. Clear? So that's why I'm taken as during this cycle, during this positive off cycle, P1 is triggered. During this VBO positive means what? B is positive with respect to O. So P2 comes in conduction mode. So we are getting as waveform. And again, VA0 positive means it is VA0 positive means again P1 comes in conduction mode. And again VB0. And again this. So how it will be happen means, so once the completion of Va0 is Va0 means that is end of first half cycle, automatically by applying the forced accommodation to the P1 device, automatically P1 comes in off state. Then VB0 is a positive portion, that is B is positive with respect to A. So what is happening? B positive means P2 comes in conduction mode. P1 comes in off state by applying forced accommodation. Then P2 comes in conduction mode. Then the direction is also positive. It is followed by same directions. That's why we're getting as positive voltage. So P1 and P2, P1 and P2. So we are getting negative spikes means depends upon the load. So where the load is considered as RL load. So due to presence of inductive load, so at end of negative portion also, the inductor stores this energy directly transferred through the P1. So P1 comes in conduction mode before applying the firing pulses to the P2 thyrosis also. So that's why we are getting as negative spikes. Clear? So what is the reason for negative spikes up to this means due to presence of inductance. So it is a P1 means during positive cycle, that is Va0 positive. Va0 positive means what? A is positive with respect to B. Then VB0 dotted lines. VB0 positive means what? B is positive with respect to A. So P2 comes in conduction mode after applying the firing pulses. So it is. So we are getting a negative spikes means due to presence of inductance, RL load. This operation explains with respect to the RL load only, not as R load. Suppose R load means there is no negative spikes presented. There is no negative spikes. So this portion comes in, P2 will be on state. So how to P1 already turn on? So by applying the at the end of this portion, um, the forced accommodation technique is applied to the P1. P1 comes in off state. Then P2 comes in on state after applying firing pulses to the P2. And again forced accommodation to the P2. Then P2 comes in off state. Then again applying the firing pulses to the P1. So P1 comes in conduction mode at up to this end of positive portion, positive half cycle, and again this is again VB0 positive. So it is happened. So it is P1, it is P2, it is P1, it is P2. So I already mentioned here. Okay, and again it is I am taken as Va0 is negative. Va0 negative means A is negative with respect to B. A is negative with respect to means A is negative means what? Negative means what? N1 comes in conduction mode. So N1 comes in conduction mode means it is negative. Opposite the actual direction is it is. So once N1, N2 comes in conduction mode, the direction of current is opposite to this. So the it is N1, N2, and it is N1, and it is N2, it is N1. So like that it is happen. Okay. Va0 is negative, then VB0 is negative, then Va0 is negative, then VB0 is negative. So like that, the thyrosis comes in conduction mode. So NT is triggered, we are getting waveform like this, then negative spikes due to presence of inductive load. So once N2 trigger means the waveform output voltage like negative voltage. So after applying forced accommodation to the N2 thyrostats, N2 is off state. Then applying the firing pulses to the N1, N1 comes in conduction mode. Up to this, then negative spikes due to presence of inductive load. So it is happen up to 4 half cycles of negative, 4 negative half cycles. So let us to draw the dotted lines of one cycle. So it is nothing but cycle, one cycle of output. Actually, one cycle of positive half cycle completion of output is we are getting 4 positive half cycles, 4 positive half pulses, and it is also negative half pulses. So we are getting output frequencies as less than the input frequency. That means F0 is equal to 1 by 4 times of Fs only. So it is output voltage, it is current waveform. It is current waveforms. Okay. So in this RL load, there is two. I think previous we are discussing it is discontinuous conduction mode. I think previous this graph indicates it is discontinuous. Why it is discontinuous means, so this portion is 0, this portion is 0, this portion is 0, the current becomes 0. That is, it is discontinuous conduction, not as a continuous conduction. Okay. So once we are using RL load, so there is a two modes of operation. The current is discontinuous or continuous conduction. So I'm taken as continuous conduction. In this continuous conduction mode, I taken directly the graph. So it is P1 portion. During VVA 0 is positive means P1 comes in conduction mode. Okay, same as followed by input, and it is negative spikes by getting RL load, then P2 negative spikes, P1 negative spikes, P2. So during this portion, negative spikes is more compared to discontinuous conduction. The portion presented by negative portion in continuous conduction compared to more. Okay, so during this state, the current will not zero. Suppose P1 conduction mode, it starts minimum to R portion up to R. Then applying the forced combination to the P1 thyristor, P1 comes in off state. Then applying firing pulses to the second thyristor P2, P2 comes in conduction mode. The current starts at increases from R to S, and again P1 turns on, S to T, and again T to U. Okay, so by seeing this graph, the current is increasing manner. So some point to R, R to S, S to T, and T to U, and again negative portion N2 is triggered, the current will decreases A to B. Okay, then N1 is triggered, B to something, like that, decreasing manner. It is negative portion increasing manner. So finally again it is decreased. It is just similar, it is like that, one cycle. It is similar to the one cycle. Output current will not decreases to zero before end of off cycle. Okay, at point R there is no zero, at point S there is no zero, at point T there is no zero. That means omega d is equal to 2 pi plus alpha not 0, 3 pi plus alpha not equal to 0, and 4 pi plus alpha not equal to 0. So if you take any instant that firing pulses, the current will not zero. So that's why it is a continuous conduction mode. Continuous conduction mode. So finally what we concluded that it is nothing but it is step down cyclo converter. That means output frequency is less than the input frequency. Okay, thank you.